Even though fighting has slowed down, Russia recaptures some of their lost positions. It's day 457 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Starting from Bakhmut city. After Wagner's captured the city, everything has slowed down, but we have a couple of frontline changes. In western part of the city, Ukrainian forces withdrew from the city outskirts, so Russian forces have now taken full control of this area. It is possible that they will retreat further, as they do not want to get shot from two different directions in an open field. Now moving to the southern flank of the city. First of all, I have to say that I have received a couple of conflicting pieces of information. One very trusted source reported that, after positional fighting, Russian forces were able to take this area under control, and Ukrainian forces withdrew westwards from here. But today, one Russian source reported that Ukrainian forces were able to advance in this direction, and were able to push Russian forces back. In fact, this is also reported by Deep State Map. I need more time to confirm this info, so I might have confirmation in my next video. Now moving to the northern flank of the city, Russian forces for the past couple of days were engaging in positional fights. As a result, they were able to recapture some of the lost positions. Ukrainian forces retreated to previous defensive lines. Although the situation is stable, it is a nightmare for Ukraine to supply these positions by open fields. Even though fights have almost stopped, there is always the danger of getting your vehicle destroyed, as war is not over. Wagner has started handing over their positions to regular Russian armed forces, and has started their withdrawal process. It is said that most of their forces have already withdrawn from the city, only a small percentage remain. They have also handed over ammunition depots and dry rations. Now a very interesting event has occurred. Recently, a Russian reconnaissance ship was attacked by Ukrainian UAVs. Report says 3 Ukrainian UAV tried to attack the Russian ship, but were destroyed using the ship's guns. As they also released the video, everyone believed it to be the case. But recently, a new video has surfaced from Ukrainian UAV's point of view. In the video you can see a Russian ship firing at the approaching UAV, but it was able to sneak past the shots and reach near the ship. Unfortunately, we cannot see the explosion, as video cuts before that. But as the UAV was able to reach very close, we can assume that this ship might have received minor damage. But Russian sources deny this. In fact, just a few minutes ago I received a video of the ship. But I noted that ship is facing the opposite side, which means the side that got hit was not shown. But from this we can conclude that the ship is afloat, and if any damage was received, it was small. Now moving to Maryinka, Russian forces continue their attack on Ukrainian positions at the city center. But no progress was reported. These fights are very low in intensity compared to what we have seen in other places. Now moving to Bilohorivka, Russian forces 1 day ago launched an attack on the Ukrainian positions. As a result, they were able to capture this area. This recaptured area is located at higher elevation, which means they now control the heights in this area. Ukrainian forces retreated to their next defensive lines. Many Russian sources were saying that this advance has now put the area into semi-encirclement. But there were no changes at the flank, so it was always like this. Now moving to Spirne, Russian forces with DPR forces launched a small attack on Ukrainian positions. As a result, they were able to advance and capture this small area on the eastern side of the settlement. Currently, they continue to attack the next defensive positions. Although fights on the entire front have slowed down, many positional fights continue, but nothing major is happening. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.